Greetings, my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope you're enjoying day 3 of that first test between West Indies and Bangladesh. Just gonna shift away from the test for this video, and then later on at the end of the day's play, we will touch back on some test cricket. So in this one, I just want to take a look at a thing that was sent out by CWI earlier today, saying that no champion crowned for CG Super 50. As we know, there was a lot of rain yesterday. Barbados and Jamaica Scorpions were set to contest the final, but because of rain, they didn't get to do so, and there was no date. You understand? They didn't have an extra day put down in case. So they have decided not to crown any champion. Anticlimactic. I'm going to go through the statement that CWI put out. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about Sherfane Rutherford, who actually scored a century earlier today in the Abu Dhabi T10 League. First century. Yes, first century in this tournament. So give a listening ear and let me know what you all think in the comment section. Now, bear with me. I am going to be doing a lot of reading in this one, right? I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. CWI have the information on their website here. So I just go and read it. I'm going to read it. Right? So the headline says, no champion crowned for CG United Super 50. Remember that they were competing for $1 million US. So it says an anticlimax conclusion to what has been an exciting and competitive CG Super 50 Cup 2024, with both finalists Barbados Pride and Jamaica Scorpions forfeiting the final. Yes, forfeiting the final. The umpires and the match referee and everybody said that it was okay to play, but apparently the captains thought it was too dangerous. So let me go down into it now. So it says, consequently, Cricket West Indies has announced that there is no champion for this year's competition. The tournament's organizers made the announcement following a heavily rain-affected match day. It says this year's champions were set to receive prize money of $1 million US, while the runners-up would have received 50,000 US. Both semi-finalists will be rewarded with 25,000 each. So with an initial scheduled start time of 1 p.m., scattered showers began at the ground around midday, forcing forcing them to delay the start. Right? They said that Ryan King, who was a match referee, he informed the players that the start time would have been 6:17 p.m., at which point the game would have been a 20 over aside. Right? But apparently the Barbados Pride captain and the Jamaica Scorpions captain decided that it wasn't safe to play, so they say they're not taking the field. You understand? So let me look at it closer. So it says, according to the playing conditions applicable to the tournament, if no play was possible at all, or in the event of a tie, no result, or a game abandoned, both teams would be declared co-winners of the tournament. Exactly. That is why yesterday, when a couple of people were asking, in the comment section, I was saying that both teams would be declared the winner, right? Or would be declared winners because of that. They say, however, around 5:45 p.m., the officiating team determined that the game could proceed at the latest possible start time of 6:17. They say they informed players of this and that the toss would be conducted at 6 p.m. Right? They said despite assurances from the umpires, match referee that the conditions were safe to play, both captains failed to be present for the toss, allowing time to elapse past the latest starting point. Right? They say as a result, both teams failed to take the field, effectively refusing to play. This resulted in a double forfeit, with no champion being declared. I don't think I have ever seen or heard anything like this, right? I have seen teams, captains deciding that they don't want to play because of conditions, but I can't remember ever seeing something like this in a final, right? Can't remember ever seeing something like this. According to CWI, they are going to be having some talks with the stakeholders, and then they will put out some more information. I want to know. I want to know how the prize money going on. That is what I want to know, right? Um, so that's basically what they're saying, my viewers and subscribers. Very, very interesting here. You understand? In another video, I will take a look at some of the top performers coming out of Super 50 2024. But the word coming from CWI is that no champions for this year. Nobody. You understand? That is what they are saying. Very, very interesting, my people. Very, very interesting. We're just going to wait and see what, CW and their stakeholders will come up with and see where it go from there. Because, I mean, if the match referee decides that, the match referee is usually the one, along with the umpires, that going to say, this look good. Or if the captains decide that it's too dangerous to risk their players, I just saw the thing turn out. Anyway, let us finish up with Sherfane Rutherford here, who scored a magnificent century in the Abu Dhabi T10 League earlier today. Right, so taking this from the Abu Dhabi website. Now, Rutherford also spoke to the media after his century, so I'll give you some info and I will give you that. So, this is the headline. Played my natural game, says Sherfane Rutherford after historic turn in Abu Dhabi T10. They say West Indies international Sherfane Rutherford lived up to his reputation with the bat on Sunday, right? They said that the right-handed batter smashed the first ever century in the tournament for the Northern Warriors. Right, they said Rutherford struck 10 sixes and 7 fours as he scored an unbeaten 103 runs in 40 balls to help his side up to 142 for 4 in 20 overs. Right, the Abu Dhabi. I don't know if I was. If I had given the wrong information here. Yeah, the 142 for 4. Yes, 142 for 4 is what his team got. No, they said that this is the highest individual score in the tournament's history, right? The previous best was 96 runs, right? So Sherfane Rutherford, they're doing it big time. Now, this is what Rutherford had to say after his knock. And I quote, I am thankful to the opportunity, right? Coming into the tournament, I have been working on my game. So it's the hard work that is showing off, right? It's the hard work that is showing off now. I was just trying to bat and back myself and, trying to get the team in the best position possible, right? End quote. So that is Sherfane Rutherford, dear my viewers and subscribers, talking. Now, after the result, he was saying that this is Rutherford again. At the end of the day, it's cricket. I think the other team batted well and, they did well in the field. So, the result is the result. But I just wanted to highlight the century, my people. That's what I really wanted to highlight. The fact that, Rutherford was able to get a century in the tournament. So shout out to Sherfane Rutherford. And, we are definitely looking forward to him continuing this good vein of form. We know how the T10 thing set already, but you still have to highlight a player when they do well, Big up on yourself. Stay safe.